Hello, everybody. It's Saturday. Let's get in here. Let's get together and have a beautiful day. What do you say? Yes, it's a beautiful day. Also, a good day to live. Me7, good morning to you.
This is a good
Wake people up this morning. Who do you want to wake up? I want to give a wake-up call and tell them to come in here. Do that with our minds. Put them in our hearts and say, I want to see you this morning. I want to see our blue jeans. She'll pop in here.
On my skin.
Who else do we want? Call them in. Grace Isis. Auntie Jean's still fast in bed, but don't think she'll pop in until later.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today,
you'll see on your way to the night, Saturday morning.
This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all oh, 'cause all that ever was is a wreck. tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day today, and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day today. It's a good day today.
Certainly is. It's a good day today. Let's start it out and make it a better day than what it has been already for us. Doing the heart-brain coherence as we do every morning. So hand on your heart and slow down your breathing. Now bring in something that's joyful, something that makes you feel so good. Let's hold that energy in our hearts for just a minute. Now we're going to share our I am stories. Love to hear your I am stories on this Saturday. So please share as I share mine. I am on the right path. I am moving in the right direction. I am enough. I am worthy. I am in the exact place I need to be. I'm creating the kind of world that I want to see. I am full of life and filled with possibility. This is a day of unlimited potential, and I am living it to its fullest. I'm grateful to be in the world. I'm grateful to be here with all of you that showed up this morning. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Even our little troll on YouTube. Going to see if we can get rid of that and welcome in your I am stories. Catherine, I am watching. That's a great I am. I am so glad that you're here and present with us. Annie 7, I am not afraid. I am one with the divine. I am free and I am thankful. I am chosen. I am faithful. Annie, those are beautiful I am statements. Thank you for being here this morning. We have someone from Enlightened World Network saying good morning. Good morning to you, whoever you may be. Ah, what a great day. It's an amazing, beautiful day. My sun is not up yet. It's still dark outside. So I decided to put a picture with the sun in it. How is it where you are? I know on the East Coast, your sun is shining. Hopefully you're not too cold. I don't know what the weather's doing, but I know up north, they're pretty frozen, and that's probably why we don't have any of our Northeasterners in here, like Blue, Charlie, Julie Kiss. Let's call them in. Okay, so whoever's on Enlightened World Network says, I am at home in my heart. Beautiful. Annie says, I've been outside watching the sunrise. I love doing that. I do too, Annie. I love when the sun comes up in the morning. I've lived in Florida most of my life. And one of my favorite things to do was to go to the beach and watch the sun as it came up over the horizon and just saw it grow in intensity and in beauty. Kathy, it's freezing there. Yeah, I know. It's a rough winter right now, isn't it, with the weather and the temperatures. Hope, oh, I'm so glad you're here, Hope, and I hope that Zena is there with you. Hope says, I am happy to share my morning cuppa with you beautiful souls. Good morning, sweet Hope, across the big pond. I'm so glad that you're here. You know, on Fridays on here, that's our day to reflect back over the week, just to see what took place this week. Is there something that you want to share with us that showed up for you? What showed up and how did you show up? That's my question to all of you. How did you show up this week? How did you show up for yourself? And how did you show up for other people in your life? I would love to hear the answer to that. Annie says it's cold here, but Sunday we're having lower temps. Yeah, I kind of saw that on the weather channel. I pull it up on my phone sometimes just to see what's going in some of the places where the P's are, because I like to keep track of all of you. So I saw that it's going to be really, really cold this week. And here, I think it's not going to be terribly warm here in El Paso, Texas. Becky, oh, thank you for being here this morning, Becky. Give us an update on Travis, if you would. I'm so glad you're here and just showing up this morning so we can wrap our arms around you. Kathy's got some I ams. I am strong. They keep trying to bring me down, but I'm not going to keep them. Maybe I'm not going to let them. I am a spark of the divine. I am worthy. I am standing up for myself for a change. Kathy, I'm so glad to hear that. Because we're the only person that can stand up for ourselves, right? We have to grab that inner strength and let it come up through us and just really, really get into that. I have not posted the blog this morning. I'm waiting on my friend Sherry Myers to get back to me because I want to use a picture that has her in it. And I also want to see if she has some pictures of the time we had together in New Orleans, because I'm writing about the experience, one experience there in New Orleans with a special character I want you all to meet. But the message from the angels was so powerful. And I can't wait to share it with you, but I'm going to wait till I hear from Sherry because I want to share some pictures that I think will help explain what I'm saying in the blog. Catherine says, I stood my ground, personal reasons. I'm so glad you did, Catherine. Find that inner strength. That's what we have to do every moment of every day. Brookie, good morning, sweet Brookie. You're in here before our Blue Jean's in here, if she's going to show up this morning. I hope she does. I hope she's not a frozen pea, and we'll be hearing from her soon. Stacy, good morning. Oh my gosh, Becky, Travis is home. Yes, that is a big yay. She says, thank you all for the prayers and the healing. Love you all. Oh, Stacy, Becky, we love you so much. Thank you for sharing that. And yes, it is a good yay, isn't it? Stacy, good morning. Kathleen says, I am love and always in the atmosphere of love. I am confident. I am ready for something new and amazing. I am too, Kathleen. And I think as we go through this week that's coming up, and prepare to sit together on Saturday, those of you who will be in there, and work on manifesting, work on really becoming the best that we can be. That's going to be a change for a lot of us. I feel like there's going to be a real shift when we sit together in that workshop. So if y'all haven't signed up for that vision board workshop yet, wow, why not? It's going to be a real treat. And I'm so ready to share with all of you and have you share with us and see what you create. Hope says, Zina, he's here just preparing his 3 videos for submission to his musical theater school application. It's been a process. Can't wait till he presses that send button. Zena, we're pulling for you. Let's all send a blast of love his way. Let's let Zena know that he's not alone, that when he hits that send button, we're all sending energy with it. Whatever he's sending in, those videos, let's just see them getting to the right place at the right time. And it's going to be miraculous when he gets that message back from them. So Hope, please just share with him that we're all lifting him up. Kathy, I want you to read the blog as soon as it posts, because it's really, I think, a message for all of us, but it's especially a message about, focusing on us, focusing on what's going on with each of us. Blue is here, heading down the corridor to the cold moon, and it's cold this morning. I bet it is. Oh my gosh, I hope you have that fire going. Did Dave start the fire for you? I hope. Fingers crossed. Charlie, good morning to you. So cool to see all of you. All right, so let's do a Kuan Yin card, and I really want you all answering my question. How did you show up this week? How did you show up? And it's okay if you can't come up with something. Do you want to just take a minute? Just reflect back over what took place in your world over this last week. What happened in your world? We had a lot going on this week. Maybe a lot of change for people. Can you believe we're in the middle of the month already? So in the last, let's say 5 days even, you don't even have to go all the way back to last Saturday. What happened in your world? Was there something that stands out in your mind that took place, that you showed up? Kathy says, yep, I knew I needed to drag myself out of bed for your special messages. Yes, it was pretty special, the one they brought to me last night. Like I say, as soon as I hear from Sherry Myers, I will post that on the website. And I think it's something for all of us to sit up and pay attention to. I'm introducing a character in there that I met in New Orleans, and he's something else. So I hope that you all will read about him. Both stoves are roaring. Good, Blue. Get that house warmed up. Tammy Fisk, good morning. And you got a fire going too, Becky. Oh, thank you all for giving Zena love. We love our little Z and want you on top of the world, little buddy. And Kathleen says, Zena, you already have what you desire. Just say yes to what Source has already given. Remember, accept, align, allow, and sending you lots of love. Where's our Marietta? Marietta, we're calling you in here. And thank you, Blue. We're calling you in. Deirdre. I know Deirdre has had a problem seeing the notification, but I put it in our messenger thread. So I'm hoping that she sees it in there. All righty. let's get to Kuan Yin. I have no idea what it says. I just pulled the stone. Ah, Marietta. I just pulled the card. So I want to see what her special message is to us. It is the daughter of the phoenix. When the soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through a deep cleansing, a preparation for the new. Like the phoenix that is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew, you are going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. Soon after, you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine life path. Who resonates with this card? I'm thinking right now of a few of us that have been really going through that purification process. Some of us that have had so much energy come through. It's changing and shifting us. And that's exactly what Kuan Yin is saying. Like the phoenix that is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew, you are going through such a phase of heavenly purification. Yes, that's right, Blue. Wow, wow, wow. I'm thinking that this card was really focusing in on you. And Stacy, I love it. Yes, that's for me for sure. And Rick, my jamming partner, Phil, has approved my new soundboard. It passed the sound check and ready for Leo. Yes, I'm awesomely, not surprised. I'm awesomely happy about that. Kathy, yes, I need to rise up to a higher plane. Absolutely. All right, so here's Tammy that says, I became more aware of my complaints this week. My church gave us bracelets that say no complaints whatsoever. Every time you did complain, you had to change the wrist it was on. Boy, I changed mine a lot the last few days. What a great idea. That's a great idea. You know, another thing you can do, Tammy and all of us, is you put a rubber band on your wrist. And every time you catch yourself going into that low vibration, whether you're complaining or you find yourself just really sinking down into a feeling that's where you're reflecting backwards, where you're going back into something that happened and you're bringing it with you into your present moment, looking at that past like it's already still here. It's right there in front of your face instead of back where it should be, an experience that already happened. Flip that rubber band, just have it on your wrist and just flick it. And that's going to send a message to you that, hey, wake up, wake up. You're not in that moment anymore. Stop bringing it with you into your present. Be present, be focused, be looking at what's going on in your world, in your present moment, not what happened yesterday or even an hour ago. Let it go. Let it go. Let's see what else. Annie totally resonates with the card today. Awesome. And Brookie, I literally showed up to Vermont Jim when he was only 1.5 hours away for some friends in need via phone video calls and for my mama and her tech needs. Oh, Brookie, you're so amazing. Your intuition is way, way up there, girl. And she says, yes to the Kuan Yin. Leo, that's our yay today. Yes, isn't that great news, Leo? I cannot wait to hear what's going to come out of those jam sessions and what we will be able to benefit from and listen to as you all play together. Deirdre's here. Okay, Deirdre. Blue says the fire is roaring for you. Yeah, I love your fireplace, your stoves that just really put out such powerful heat and powerful energy. And I want you wrapped up warm inside of the heat and inside of our love that we send to you, Blue. You're so amazing. And thank you. Thank you for being in our lives. And I know it's really a tough time going through the cold winter up there in New England, but hopefully that warmth is in your heart from all of us, shining our love towards you. All right, so what else? What else you got for me this morning? Come on. You got any more I ams? You got any more shares of what happened this week? Thank you for those who shared how you showed up this week, whether you showed up for yourself or you showed up for somebody else. And tomorrow we'll be setting our intentions for how you want to show up during the coming week. All right, so don't see a whole lot of that going on this morning. So maybe the brains haven't fully come awake from the cold yet. So what else? What else? Well, last night as I was sitting with the angels, they were really having me experience an altered state of mind, an altered state of expansion of energy. I want you all to try that. We'll go into the prayer time and the meditation a little early this morning. But when we do, I want to guide you into expanding your energy field. Any of you that want to experience that, just keep hanging in here just a few more minutes and we'll read the prayers. And then I want us to all expand today. I want us to expand our minds to take in that energy that the angels bring in. And I think this is important for us because when we realize that we're only here for a minute, I mean, seriously, this life that we're living that we think, it goes on, and sometimes we think, oh my gosh, I don't know how much longer I'll be here. It doesn't matter if you're here another minute, another day, another year, or 50 more years. What matters is what are you doing with your present moment? And when you expand your mind out to your true self, your astral self, then you see how much importance needs to be placed on that, on the spirit you, instead of so much on the 3D. And the message that's coming in right now from the angels is that's really where the focus needs to be this entire year. This is the year of the angels. This is a master year. Let's all become masters this year. Let's all master whatever it is that we've been focused on that we think is so important in our life. Is it? And this is what I want you to start thinking about. Those things that are taking up space in your head, those things that are sometimes bringing you down. Sometimes it's like a yo-yo, you let go, but then you pull it right back up and there it is again. Let's expand our minds right now as we sit together, as we start to manifest together. Let's really clear energy where we can see what's important and we can know in our heart what's the big picture, not that little picture. The little picture is the 3D. It's what we're doing day to day. But what's the big picture? And have you really sat with that? Have you really asked yourself? Instead of saying, okay, what about this job? What about, my health right now, which is important. All of those things are important. But have you really opened up and expanded to look at the bigger picture other than this body that I'm in, this work that I'm doing, these children? that I'm brought into the world, and I'm helping them through learning and through being there, who they are. Have you looked at the bigger picture and everything in your life? And that's what I want us to do together. Okay, Blue says, I say this now, and say this now, I am not stepping outside. No matter how incredibly clear blue it is out. Nope, nope, nope. No, don't do it, Blue. Don't do it. Do not go out the door. We don't want you frozen. We want you inside and warm and cuddled up with the heat and with your babies. Hockey and Gruff, don't let your mama open that door. And Deirdre says 13 degrees with 0 wind chill. I don't know how y'all do it. I haven't gone through a cold winter like that in probably since I was a kid. Kathy says, I guess I definitely showed up for others. I gave Colin money to pay bills. I gave my time and energy to give positive feedback and unconditional love. But then it all backfired when Colin and Bob chose anger and resentment over love and peace. All right, Kathy, I can't wait for you to read the blog today. I think it's really going to speak to you, darling. And I hope that you will sit with it and let it speak to you. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into our prayers so that we can do a short meditation together and expanding our energy meditation. That's what we're going to do. I'm excited. I don't know what they're going to do with us. I never know until they start speaking through me. But I'm grabbing the prayer book. And I'd love to hear if there are any answers to prayer. If there's anything that you need to add to our prayers, please do that. Put anything that's on your heart into the comments so that we can all pray together for whatever it is that you bring to us. All of these prayers that we pray every day are ones that you have put in our care. They're ones that you said, I really want you all to pray with me, to lift up my loved one. But then you know what? You have to let that go. You have to bring them in, place them in the circle, and then let it go. And trust, believe, have faith, and receive. That's how the miracles work. And Blue says it feels big. Everyone, hold on. Strap on your seatbelts. That's right. We're in for a big ride. Okay, so on our prayer list, and please, like I said, let me know if there's anything that's shifted or changed with the ones that you placed on here, if they've had a complete miracle or a turnaround, or they don't need to be on the prayer list anymore. Just let us know that, and let us know any new ones, any additions. Prochetta, Prachir, Navriti, Jasmine and her daughters Anya and Naira, and her mom Ronnie, Abha, Billy and Kim, Michelle. And please pray for Michelle for her physical health. Let's get that cleared up and get her feeling a lot better than what she has been. Sheila and her husband Kevin and their family, the 2 boys, Justin and Brandon, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil, Joanne Castillo and her family, especially her daughter Jackie and her grandson Eris. Deirdre, for you and your daughter Dania, your sister Steph and her husband Bob, for Adriel and Joni. And let me see what's going on with Kathy. Okay, so let's talk later, Kathy, and we'll pray for that situation. Suzanne Millard and her family, her daughters Jillian and Jackie, and granddaughter Jessa, Marietta and Ed, Leo and his family, DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Wendy, Chevy, Jim and his son, Ryan, Edwin, the family of the children involved in the hit and run incident in Wilton Manors, Rick and Josie, Danae DeCandio, Tammy Williams, Vicky and Georgia, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean and Ron Lorio and their family, especially Michael, who's recovering from surgery, Christina and Carrie Leftwich and their family, Aunt Mary Lou, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and their family and fur babies, Rosalind Good Vibes, Mira Rubin, Sally and Tony De La Rosa and their family, Kathy Hand and her husband Bob and their family, and especially Colin, her friends Patty and Sonia, Bo and Candy Hand, Kathy's co-workers, Pat Moss, and her daughter and grandchildren, Olivia and Tom. Becky, for you and your son, Travis, thank you, Becky, for letting us know that he's home. And we pray for continued improvement with Travis. Erica Hoppy and her family, and especially lifting Erica up, going through the grief over the loss of her mom, Corinne. Charlie Coons and his family, his brother Raymond and his wife Kathy. Hope, Wellington, Marshall, and Zena. And Hope also for your parents. Hang on just a second, I gotta get rid of the troll. Okay. Let me see where I'm at. So Zena and Zena, we're lifting you up high for those videos that you're making to continue to grow in what you're doing, and for those videos to really have high energy to them. Prayers for Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven, for you and Grayson, Regina and Adam, family of Kirk Taylor, Cassandra, Destiny Ortega, Luz Orsini, and her sister, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah Langren and her brothers Chuck and Ken, Oksana and your mom Amber, Jenna, Katia, Maximus and his teacher, Herb, Isabel and Paul Reese and daughters Inesh and Teresa, Linda and Dick Lemieux and their sons and grandchildren, Linda's friend in Sarasota. And Annie says, Adam is stable and still undergoing treatment for cancer. Thank you. Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, her mom Karen and her uncle, and Mary Lord, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave Walensky and the fur babies, Pam and Gordy, Lindsay, Kat, Candy and Pastor Bruce, Dr. Beard, Jenny Reed and the family of John Reed, Jay and Lee, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Brookie and your family, the Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel and Derek Fullerton, Lillianne and her family. Let's put Lillianne up today. She's going through a lot, I think, physically and emotionally. So let's lift her up, and her children and her mother. Kathy Caputo, lifting you up for your eye for complete healing. Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Alba, Dottie and Dawn, Tom Brown, Grace Isis and your father Edwin, your sisters Helena, Jean, Cynthia, and Edwina, and all of their family in Kenya, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer, lifting Karen up in the recent loss of her dad. And Dr. Beard can come off. Okay. Can't find my pen, but I will do that. Blue, thank you. So the Palmer family, Karen and her daughter, just losing Karen's dad, and for her mom, who needs some emotional healing right now. Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Tabby, Irene, Kevin and son, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Bill, Tammy Fisk and your daughter and your sister Tracy, Kelly, Rochelle and your mom Rose, Stephen, Donna and the family of Todd who just passed, Tina Carzo, Catherine, Tony Hidalgo and her family, Tam in Utah, Ruth Anderson and her entire family, and her sister-in-law Sharon, Jeannie in Colorado and her sister Merle, the entire region of Boulder, Colorado that just underwent the devastation with fire, Deb Goldberg and her family, Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles, their sons Gabriel and Jacob and Brody the dog, Laura Hill, Joanne Rice, and the family of Bob Rice, Soma, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and her family. I'm going to try to get an update on Sharon today. Nick and family, Sherry Gatewood and her brother Padama, Hummingbird, Hanaya, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Daniel Navarro, Wendy Roberts, Terry Wilderman and her father, Mary Quincoli, Mary's friends J.H., Mike S., and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, and give me just a moment for another troll. Okay. Camilla and Nick, Lynn Andriazzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil, and the orphans in Pakistan, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Raven Dalek, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dyke, Chris Blake, Betsy, and Blue, if you can give us an update on Betsy, I'd appreciate that. Kimberly, the family of Trevor Gotardi, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and her family, and Richard, Ethel Huggard. I'm thinking we can take her off, but I'll check with my friend. That's her grandmother and see how she's doing. Terry Gilstad, the Walters family, Chiara, Ricardo, Cynthia's dad, Sharon Stroud. I haven't checked on Sharon, but I will do that today. Kirlani, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Gracie, Catherine O'Shea, Marianne Pishy and her family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, Fiona Dilston, Pamela Dawn, Rick Ulfick, who is coming along really well after a heart attack and lifting him high, Sophia, Don Thaddeus Fiore, Kuka Carney and her family. They'll be holding a funeral for her mom tomorrow, I think. So lifting her and her family up high. Bob Simon, Michaela, Sharon Boyle, any others that you want to add to our list. And Lillian, thank you for coming in. You are on our list today. And hello to Susan Hersig Rial. Thank you for being here. Jennifer, good morning. All right, so we have time to do our meditation that I promised you that we are going to go into our hearts and expand our energy. Oh, so on top of everything else, Betsy now has COVID. Okay. And she's home. All right, Blue, we're going to keep Betsy lifted way high. And the one that I didn't mention is for our Mama Gaia. So let's all hold her front and center, and we're going to go into Gaia. So I would love it if we could all experience this together. We could just put everything else aside, anything going on in the 3D world. Let's just right now focus on our soul expanding. Focus on where we can go as a unified force, which is what we are here. There's something that's needed in your own heart, in your mind, and in your life that's going on in the 3D. I want you to really just do a laser focus to bring your energy into your heart. We start with the breath. So I want you to slow down your breathing, just like we do with the heart brain. Just take a deep breath. Sometimes we forget how to breathe. We think that just this shallow breathing that we do is enough. It's not. And if you really want healing, if you really want to connect in with who you are, then flow that breath, that oxygen, deep into your lungs. I want you to breathe in and have such a fullness to your lungs that it pooches your belly out. I want you to really get those lungs filled up like a balloon. So take that deep, deep, deep breath and hold it for just a second. Hold on to it. Get the feeling of it being in there. And then release it out. We're going to do it again. We're going to do 3 of those. That was the first one. And now breathe in again. Slowly fill up your lungs entirely. Hold it. Now let it go. Now you should start feeling your body relaxed if you're doing this. Last one. Breathe it in very, very deeply, all the way down into your lungs. See them in your mind's eye. See them expanding out, blowing up like a balloon inside of you. Feel your body as it takes in that air. What's it doing? Do you feel it starting to get bigger as your lungs expand? Go with that. Go with the expansion of the lungs. Hold on to it. Let your body just be that huge energy of what you just took in. And now relax it out. Relax your body. Relax your mind. And let's call on source energy. I call it God. Doesn't matter what name you use. Just go to that highest energy that exists. And let's pull right now light coming from that great central sun. Just allow that light to come into your crown chakra. Let it flow down through your third eye, through your throat, and into your heart. Take it in there into your heart and let it anchor. Now breathe life in there. Breathe that oxygen in and let it flow into your heart. Now see that expanding light going all through your body. See it opening up all the cells, all the blood vessels, the arteries, the veins. See it touching you from the top of your head. See your brain recognizing this light. And now watch as that third eye, which is inside the brain, starts to respond to the light. It's very familiar in that third eye. It knows what that light is. It knows what will happen when that light shines and the third eye starts to open up and expand. And just allow that. Allow the expansion of your energy to go out beyond you, beyond the limits of the 3D body, and see your aura, your chakra fields, see them all expanding out. And now watch as that light goes into your throat chakra, and allow the throat, anything that's blocking the energy, anything that's not letting you speak your truth, any fear, any anxiety, any feelings of unworthiness, just let this light shine on all of that. And if you're willing, let it go. Let all those blocks go right now. You don't need them. For you to expand out into the world that in a way that's going to make a big difference, there has to be a release of any limiting energy. So let it go. Breathe it out with your out breath. Now go back into the throat. See if it's cleared. See if there's maybe still something there that you have to clear your throat or cough. Whatever you need to do, move that energy so that your expansion can go in every chakra as it comes out, as this light touches you. See you using your authentic voice, saying yes if you want to say yes, speaking up the words that you want to say. Now breathe in again and follow that light again to your heart. That beautiful heart of yours, so full of love. You are love. And I feel Kuan Yin right now holding you, pouring that cup of love totally full, full to overflowing, so that you can take from the overflow and your cup remains full for you to really expand your energy out. Allow Kuan Yin to do this. Allow Divine Mother to hold you throughout this whole process. Now breathe in and feel your expanded field. Feel how far out your energy goes. Just become aware of it. Be the observer right now as you watch your energy flow out into the room, filling up your entire space that you're in. And then breathe in again and let it go into your solar plexus. See that yellow energy flowing into the room with all the other colors. See it showing that you are magnificent. You are powerful. You are beautiful. You are worthy. And you deserve everything good in life. Breathe out anything that's saying otherwise. Anything that's giving you a feeling of unworthiness, let it go. Now breathe in again, that light from source, and take it into your sacral chakra. Let that energy expand out. And breathe in again. And take it all the way down to your root chakra, starting at the base of the spine, going all the way down to your feet. Just feel yourself getting really bigger as your energy has now expanded in all these chakras. Again, observe what's happening in the room. Allow your energy to fill that room completely to where you don't think it can even hold that energy anymore. Just let it expand out. And as you do so, the angels are sending you healing energy for any place that's still closed up, any place where there's stagnant energy that's not flowing. There's healing taking place in someone's spine. There's healing taking place in the crown area, in the throat. And for many of you, there's healing of the heart, letting go of hurts, letting go of anger. Just allow it. Now I want you to take that breath in and let it flow all the way down. Let it come out of the bottom of your feet and enter into our Mother Gaia, our beautiful earth plane, and see your energy digging in and taking root. Now, while you're inside there, give our mother some love. Just say to Mother Earth, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for nurturing me. Thank you for holding me on your back. Thank you for all that you do for us, for providing everything we need to survive. Now feel that grounding energy that our Mother Earth gives us and pull it back up into your body. Your expanded energy fields are taking in all of this energy. Allow it to just center and balance you. And as it does so, you'll feel another expansion of your energy. Let it go now beyond the room that you're in. See it as it goes out into the world. You've just given it wings to fly. So let your energy fly. Let it expand more and more for you to become stronger, more powerful. See that energy going out into your community, into your state, into your country. Let's watch as the entire earth plane is covered with your energy. Breathe in again. Feel that compassion in your heart. Feel the love for yourself first, and then the love that you're giving out to the whole world. Feel the love in the channel of light that you opened up from the great central sun, where our Father, God, Source, the divine, where all of that energy is flowing through this channel. And then feel that opening into Mother Gaia and let it all merge in together. Feel the party that's going on inside of you, this beautiful expansion of love and light. Now take another breath in and let's start centering back into the body, bringing your focus now on where you are, seeing yourself with all of your loved ones, everyone who cares, who lifts you up every day. And let's merge back together as the family and bring your energy to everyone. So now, wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself a big hug. Give yourself a thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here for you and for your beloved family. And now let's say those words that we say every day to each other, but say it with a newness, with a freshness, with knowing that you have been touched by the divine and that you have taken your energy out into the world to be of service to the entire world. So we're going to say at the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. Thank you for being here this morning. Good morning, Robin. So good to see you in here, Robin. Nancy, thank you for joining us. Okay, so you came, you saw, you conquered, you were blessed and loved on, and your loved ones were loved on. And now let's get out of here with our Leo.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on a mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever we may be, we create a portal where we can be together.
Kathy, I know you're waiting.
On the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peace and the love. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peace and the love. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full. Give me a cuppa full of joy.
Oh, Ricky, I love you so much. I love you.
Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peace and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peace and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of.
Y'all got the words down yet?
There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peace and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peace and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
I hope this expansion of energy really go back to feel it. Do it with each moment of the day. Know that you are powerful. You get to feel into that. Oh, I know. The other's correct.
Joy.
Thank you, Leo. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. I love you. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later.